Thanks to Taurus for sponsoring this video. It's been a while since I made one of these videos, but I think this year my iPhone is set up in a way that keeps me more productive than I've ever been before while still looking extremely clean. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So let's start off with the wallpaper. I am absolutely obsessed with having a good wallpaper, and I spend way too long scrolling through Unsplash, searching for a new one at least once every week. The wallpaper I'm currently using is quite busy looking, but I like the message on the front, and I've set it up so that it blurs itself when I unlock the phone. I don't like having a busy wallpaper on my home screen, so that's why I've gone for this look. Anyway, like I said, I spend way too much time looking for the best wallpapers, which is why I'll drop a few more that I'm a fan of down in the description for you guys to have a look at. Before we take a look at the home screen properly, let me show you what I'm using on the actual phone itself. This is the Taurus 4-in-1 magnetic stand case. Taurus are today's video sponsor, and I've been using their cases for years. I absolutely love what they've done with this new case. It's such a clean design and feels really good in the hand, and even has this circular piece of metal that sits flush with the case, allowing you to prop the iPhone up in portrait or landscape mode. The case is slightly transparent at the back, which means I've still kept the all-important Joker card there too, but this case really is one of the best cases I've used for an iPhone, and I cannot recommend it enough. For the price, this is the best you can get. I'll leave a link in the description below if you are interested. Anyway, moving on to the home screen. For the longest time, my iPhone has been set up so that I only have one page when I unlock my phone. This one page has my most important and frequently used applications and saves me having to scroll anywhere to get to what I need. Let's start off with my weather widget of choice. This is an app from a company on the App Store called Not Boring. They make a selection of apps, a few of which I'm using daily on my iPhone. Their apps are so cool and have a unique twist on the standard usual apps. I love the UI design and cool software animations, especially within this weather app. I definitely recommend checking out their apps, so a link to them is in the description below if you're interested. Moving on, I have my calendar and fitness widgets stacked on top of each other, both used frequently, so both sitting on my home screen. Underneath is my current email client of choice, Canary Mail. Recently, I decided to start checking out different email clients, and Canary Mail was an app that I started using and really enjoyed. It even lets you use AI to make emailing way easier. I actually have a dedicated video coming out soon based around this app, but for now, if you're looking for a new mail client and you want to try something different, have a look at Canary Mail. Moving along, we have photos and a few work apps. I have ChatGPT in the work folder because that app for iOS is amazing, and I'm trying to use it as much as possible to help me out. I also have another app from the Not Boring company over in my finance folder. That is the calculator app, and again, it has such a cool and unique design, which I'm a fan of. It really is just a clean looking app from the Not Boring company, so yeah, that sits in my finance folder and is used whenever I'm doing important things like working out whether or not I have enough money to buy more technology. I have recently started driving an electric car, so the My Audi app is sitting on my home screen, and it lets me do a few cool things. Only downside, I would say, is it can sometimes not sync up correctly or takes a while to tell me what my current battery level is. Don't think that's really the best, and I have seen other people complain about this, but the overall look of the app and its features are good. I can lock and unlock the car, check its location, manage the climate settings, and so on. The YouTube Studio app obviously helps me manage this channel and check on how many people have decided to be awesome and subscribe to this brand new tech community. Find My is an app I am constantly using for whenever I need to stalk family or friends. The Apple Music app is probably my favourite app ever and something I use every second of the day. By far my favourite streaming service and the most used app on my iPhone. I'm obsessed with music, so that's just a tap away way for me. Twitter, or should I say X, I don't really know at this point, but there's not really much I need to say here. The best social media application outside of YouTube for me, and the only one I really use, so that's why it's the only one you see on my home screen. Again, that's aside from YouTube. I am into running, and for me, the Nike Running Club app is by far the best running app you can use. The interface is clean, the community challenges are cool, and Coach Bennett is great to listen to when you're on a long run. It works really well with the Apple Watch, and yeah, nothing else I would really choose over this app. So if you're a runner and you've not tried this, definitely download it and have a go. Now, let's move on to an app that I have recently fallen in love with, Notion. The fact that it's taken me this long to realise I need to be using Notion is quite embarrassing. The app is incredible. I use it for everything. YouTube, my full-time job, personal notes. You can literally do everything on there. The customization is endless and you can use it on any platform. Part of this script was typed on my iPhone, part on my Mac, and some of it even on my work computer online. If you're looking for an app to store all your notes, or to use as a diary, or to just keep all of your work and ideas in one place, this is definitely the app to use. You really need to take time to learn what it can do to truly get the most out of it. I love it, and I know there is still a lot more I need to learn. So yeah, this one is up there with the music app for me, most used and one of my favorite apps. The Notion widget to get straight into my personal notes, which is where I store my scripts, is right next to the app. Might be a little bit unnecessary, but I like the way it looks, so I've got that there at the bottom too. I have YouTube on the home screen as well. Obviously, I try not to spend too long in that app, but I have started becoming a bit addicted to YouTube Shorts, which I need to be careful with. And then at the bottom we have the standard apps, phone, Safari, messages, and the camera app. iMessage is the only thing I use to message people, so that's why you won't see things like WhatsApp on my iPhone at all. Everyone I know has an iPhone, so no need really for anything else. Now, like I said, I only have the one page setup, so swiping over takes you straight to the app library. I don't spend too much time here, but if I do, it's only to get to either Canva, which is primarily where I create all my thumbnails for YouTube and any other documents I might need for the channel, or I might be playing the only two games you really need on your iPhone, and that is Ludo or 8-Ball Pool. I'm not much of a gamer, but I do like those two games a lot. There isn't much else going on really. I have my electric charger apps, so I know where I can top up when I'm out and about. I have the important food delivery apps like Just Eat and Uber Eats, both very important apps which I definitely need to use less. I have the fitness app when I want to look at what I've recorded on my Apple Watch in more detail, and I have my sports app, primarily tennis ones, as I'm a massive tennis fan. So then, wrapping things up, that's pretty much my whole setup for summer 2023. I'm quite happy with it. I feel like it's going to stay pretty much the same for a while now. I absolutely love the case I'm using, and I'll definitely be picking up one for my iPhone 15 Pro Max in a couple of months. Thanks again to Taurus for sponsoring this video and supporting the channel. If you guys enjoyed watching, then please do me a favour, smash the thumbs up button, and if you haven't already subscribed, then consider subscribing to see lots more tech content coming soon. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next video.